saying no.
Yeah.
On the news, you can, if you're working from home, you can charge work for the electric and things. So I was thinking, oh, I'll have to write that down.
Good morning, everybody. So good morning everybody, whoever's here for this morning's session. It's a low intensity circuit, so it means exactly that. So if you've got any weights available, I've got a couple of light dumbbells and a weight plate, but as long as you've got some sort of light weight, you don't have to use weights at all for this. So the idea of the the low intensity circuit or low intensity session is low impact really. So I'm going to give the first exercises and show them and then do a warm-up. We're going to do 45 seconds on each exercise with 15 seconds rest, so plenty of rest there. Then go down to 30 seconds and then go down to 15 seconds, so very quick and short and sharp for the last circuit. So it'll be about a 30-minute session or so, no longer than that really. Again, you can use kettlebells if you want as well. So the first exercise to do will be the easier one of the two. And then the second one will be a harder one. So even though it's low intensity, if you feel you want to work harder, you can do. Or if you want to try the harder exercise, you can do. Okay, so this is meant to be an easier one for the rest of the end of the week if you've done a hard week. Or if you just want a low intensity session. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is show the exercises and then we'll do some warm up. So the goblet squat, the squat is the first one. So if you've got a chair, or something you can sit down onto, you can literally just come down into the chair nice and slow, sit down and then come back up again. Don't bounce because it can obviously cause trouble with the back. Okay, so you're literally going to sit down onto a chair or just do a normal squat, what we call an air squat. Lift the arms up to the front. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you just add a weight to the front, coming down and coming up. The next exercise will be marching, so it's literally just marching on the spot like this. If you want to make it a bit harder, you can do a rear lunge like this, so rear leg back, and then I'll go back like that, and you lift it up. Okay, so back and up, and then you'll be changing legs, so back and up, back and up. Okay. Next exercise will be a hammer curl, so bicep curl like this. Morning, Kim. Or you can do a bicep curl, so hammer curl or bicep curl with or without weights. You're then going to do side bends, so with your weight away from you, so you go away from the weight, you just do side bends, nice and easy. If you want to do a harder one, you can just go into an axe chop, so from one side across the body. Okay, so that's a little bit harder. Then we do the windmill, so you have quite a wide stance and you're literally going to come down, touch opposite hand to opposite leg, down to the other side. That's what we call it, a windmill. If you want to make it a bit harder, but be careful, you can add some weights into your hand so you've got a bit more resistance, but be careful when you do that one. Normal deadlift, so with your weights. Morning, Caroline, David. So with your weights, just coming down into a deadlift. Yeah, it's good to see you. Down and back up. Okay. And then you're going to do a rear lunge. So again, with or without weights, just one step back and up. Alternate leg back and up. If you want to make it harder, you do forward lunges. Okay, so I'll talk you through all these again later. So coming on to the last couple of exercises, which I need to show on the floor. So you've got the press-ups. So with your press-ups, to make it a bit easier, you can put your hands, just be careful that it doesn't move the object so you don't fall, hands onto a table or something a bit higher. Yeah. So for instance, I've got a cushion there I can use, down and up, or a chair that doesn't move. Anything that is not going to move, or you do a normal press up to make it harder. We've then got lying leg raises. Okay, so you can either do, this is the one, the low intensity one is basically from here, you just lift the shoulders off the floor, knee tuck a little bit, but then you come back down and rest. So it's up to there and rest. If you want to make it harder, you just do a normal leg raise. The next one is called the Sicilian Crunch, only because I'm missing Italy. Okay, so you have the weight or dumbbell to your front, and then you literally just lift. You can see I'm coming, just lifting the shoulders off the floor with my arms straight and back down again. So shoulders off the floor with or without the weight and back down. If you want to make it harder, you come all the way up with the weight into a sit-up. So you can see I'm trying to make it a little bit easier, low intensity, but if you want to make it harder, you just work harder, or you use the alternate exercise. Okay, so that's it. So I'm just going to move this back up and we'll get started. So 45 seconds on each exercise. Okay, hope you've all had a really good week. Looking forward to getting into it. Okay, so you'll hear the timer. Okay, the first exercise we're going to do is a squat, either onto your chair or normal squat, or you can hold a weight plate or a dumbbell for a goblet squat. Stand by. So I'm doing the second exercise. Down and up. So 45 seconds. So nice and, oh sorry, stop there. That was bad, wasn't it? That was bad. That's bad, wasn't it? Okay, we're going to do a bit of a warm up first. I was getting so into it doing the exercise there. Okay, so just jogging on the spot, nice and gentle. Just on the toes, nice and easy. Okay, whilst you're doing that, just move the arms out to the front. So like little jabs. That's good. Just going to come down into a lunge, bring the arms up and back down again. Same again, opposite leg. This time, go out to your side into a side lunge, down and back up. Make sure you've got enough space and do it the other way, down and back up. So hold on to something and just do leg sways like a pendulum. Get those legs and hips moving. That's good. Okay, and then do it to the front and back and allow your body to come forward so you're getting the full extension and flexion of the hip. Good. Change sides. So opposite leg out to the side like this. That's good. Perfect. And again, front and back. Make sure that your supporting leg is just a very slight bend, allowing you to come down a bit easier. Good. Shoulder rotations all the way back. Full arm rotations. Backwards, forwards, change arms, backwards and forwards. It's good. Just going to do some hip rotations, anti-clockwise or whatever way you're doing it, and then change direction. Good. Okay, quick floor sweep. So palms up, just reach down up to the sky, arms out. Same again, reach down, up and out. Okay, sorry about that. In my excitement to do the session, I got carried away and started, didn't I? But that's because I was doing the demos. I should have said you can do the demos with me, then that would have warmed you up. Okay, so back to it then, goblet squat or sitting down onto your chair squat or just a normal arms up to the front squat. Okay, so stand by. Okay, off we go. So 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Okay, so we've got 12 exercises to go through. So a 12-minute workout for the first bit, 6 minutes for the next bit, and then 3 minutes for the last. So we'll be finished within 30 to 35 minutes in total. Okay, you're over halfway, well done. Keep going. That's good. So remember, you can just do normal squats on this. It's a low intensity, so not a lot of impact today. You can sit down onto that table if you want to. Keep the weight just in front of you all the time. Don't push it out to the front or anything. Just hold on to the weight. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. So, we're going to do a bicep curl next, ladies and gentlemen. So, the easiest one is the hammer curl, like that, neutral grip. Or you can do a bicep curl, or you can alternate. Okay, so you can see it's still a workout. You could say it's a little bit like body blast, but it's going to be less intensity, like that. Or you can do the bicep curl, or you can alternate. You can do it with the weights or without the weights. Good. So we're doing 45 seconds anyway, so that's always enough time to have a bit of a workout. That's good. All the way up and all the way down. Just rest it if you need to. Remember, it's low intensity, so you just work as hard as you want today, but you can take it easy as well. As long as we're moving, we're burning some calories off, keeping fit and healthy. Good. Rest there. Next one is marching. So we're going to be marching on the spot. So you literally just bring your knees up like that. If you want to make it harder, you can do jogging, or you can do the one I showed, which was you step back, lift the knee up. Okay, so I'll start with that one. Let's go. You can do it easy by marching, but you want to change legs on this one obviously as well, like so. Okay, so all the way back, step back and up, or you can just do marching on the spot, or you can do jogging on the spot, whatever you want to. Okay, so I'll show you from the front now. So I'm doing a rear back, up, back, up, back, up. I'm going to change legs, back, up, alternate arms, forward. So if my right leg's going back, my arm's going forward. Change sides. I always get that one wrong. And jogging. Good, well done. Okay, we're going to do some side bends next. So if you want with a weight, put the weight in your right arm, let's say, move to your left. Okay, you want to make it a bit harder, you can do your axe chops. Okay, just one side only, guys. So from there to there, from there to there. Okay, whatever your side you're doing, just remember, okay, I'm side bending to my left. So if you want to do axe chops, my left side, just so I remember what I'm doing. So you can do whatever one you want, either just side bends, which is a good exercise. Remember, you go away from the weight and then back to the middle. So from here, look, to there, back to the middle. So there, back to the middle. 10 seconds, squeeze it out. Good. Well done. Last few. Try not to rotate the shoulders when you do this and keep the body straight. Changing arms, so try not to rotate like this. Keep the body straight. Imagine you've got that pane of glass in front and behind you. So I'm going to do, you know the exercise, away from the weight. I'm going to do some axe chops to start off with again. So down from my right and all the way across. Okay, do whatever one you want, doesn't matter. It's a low intensity one. You can make it as hard as you want. This is to cater for all needs, for whoever's doing the session. With or without a weight. You don't want a heavy weight for this one because you want to do the form, use the side of the body to do work. Okay, not the arms. Okay, so I'm going to do some side bends now for the last 15 seconds. Notice I go squeeze down, back to the middle, not to the other side, away from the weight. Don't rotate. So you can see my body is nice and straight. Look, I'm not rotating like this. 3 seconds. Good. Okay, we do the windmill now. So windmill, nice wide stance. Okay, you're just coming down one side to the other. Okay, just like that, like a windmill. If you want to make it harder, use your weights, which is pretty hard if it's heavy. I would say not to use the weights for this. Let's just get the exercise going. Okay, one side to the other, like so. Good. Down. So you're going down towards the opposite foot with your hand, looking to the side. Nice movements, good. Nice smooth movements. Good, well done. 13 seconds to go. After this one, we're going to do some deadlifts, whoops, and bent over row. Okay, keep going then, 3 seconds. Good. So normal deadlifts, with or without the weights. There's no real alternative to this. So from here, down and up. Okay, so bending the knee, keep a nice strong back. Off you go. Remember, this is 45 seconds, so this is the longest period. For 12 exercises, we're going to go down to 30 seconds for the next circuit, the second circuit or second round. And then when we finish off on the last one, it's only 15 seconds, so it's going to be pretty quick. Okay, pretty quick. Just 15 on, 5 off, straight into the next exercise. You have a nice 15-second rest in between each one at the moment. You do need to rest, just go at your own tempo. It's not high intensity, but you can work as hard as you want on this. Just make sure you're tensing your stomach a little bit, keep breathing. Nice straight, strong back. Bent over row this time. Okay, so from there, at least 45 degrees over, bring the elbows in tight, past the body, like so. Okay, off you go. Now this is a long time to be in this position, so I will stop us halfway just to rest the back a bit, okay, because you don't really want to be in this position for too long. If you get a pain in the lower back, come out of it straight away. Just stand up and then go back into it again. Okay? So we're going to stand up, take a 2-second break. 1, 2, and back into it again. Keep going if you're okay. That's good. Notice can you see how I keep my elbows in tight? I'm also not moving my back too much, and I don't want to be too far up where I'm doing shoulders. I want to be a little bit further over. Rest there, well done. Okay, we're going onto the floor and stuff now. So we got press ups first, either on a table or something like that. Okay, like this. Off you go. Just make sure it's an object that doesn't move, and you're trying to keep those elbows in tight if you can when you're doing it, but just do it so it's comfortable. All the way down, all the way up. Okay, or you can obviously do core press ups like this. Whatever you find works for you today. After this, we're going to do the lying leg raises or the knee tucks. Okay, knee tuck is the first exercise. If you want to make it harder, you can do your lying leg raises. Last few then. Okay, so whatever surface you've got up, working on that, just tuck that tummy in as you're doing it. Good. Okay, lying down on your back this time. Okay, I'm going to do like a jackknife. So from here, you're just going to lift the shoulders off the floor, tuck it in, back down again. Let's start. So shoulders off the floor, tuck the knees in a bit, rest the legs and the shoulders. Up, down, up, down. If you want to make it harder, just do good old leg raises. Alright, support the lower lumbar region if you need to, but keep that back pushed into the floor, don't arch the back. That's good. Excellent. Rest the neck on the floor. Good work. Okay, whatever one you want to do that. 10 seconds. So you can get a rest on this one, but still get some really good contractions when you're doing it. Good. Next one, Sicilian Crunch. So what that means is hold the weight plate up in front of you, just lift the shoulders off the floor. Or you can do a full sit up with your weight plate or dumbbell. Okay? So off we go, arms straight, shoulders off the floor and down again. Shoulders off the floor, down. Keeping the weight above you, or you can come all the way up and all the way down. All the way up and all the way down. What works best for you? Actually, it's not too bad with the weight plate coming all the way up, because you can use that as a bit of forward momentum, like so, or more concentrated, feet on the floor, up, down. and down. That's good. Last 5 seconds. Nice work. Good work. So what's a rear lunge next? I missed one exercise out, didn't I? So you're going to do a rear lunge, okay? Step back, or a forward lunge if you want to make it a little bit harder, okay? With or without weights, you don't have to use the weights on this one. Alternate leg backwards and up. So just step back and back up. Alternate leg, step back and up. Make sure you've got enough space behind you. If you want to make it harder, you just go forward, down and back, down and back. Alternate legs, you're over halfway. That's good. Last exercise, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I'm going to do rear lunges. I did loads of forward lunges with twists yesterday. So I'm just going to do something a little bit different. You don't have to use the weight, remember. There we go. Good work. Okay, that's circuit number 1 finished. So you can grab some water once we get ready for the next one. Okay. Okay, so exactly the same again, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. 30 seconds. So you're going to have 10 seconds rest in between this time, which is just a little bit less. Okay, so it'll all be done quite quickly. So starting off with your squat, you're going to be sitting down onto the chair or table or something nice and gentle, or just arms up to the front, or with your weight out to the front. Then you're going to do the hammer curl or bicep curl. Okay, stand by then. 30 seconds this time. 10 seconds rest, so quite a quick turn around in between. Yeah, good. Just pace it. Get some really good exercises in. Okay, form over speed, quality over quantity. But obviously, if you can do both, if you can do more reps whilst maintaining your form, no injuries, even better. Okay, last 5 seconds. So you can see it's a bit quicker already now. We're losing a third of the time. Good. Next one is your hammer curls or bicep curls. Okay, so bicep curl, hammer curl, the easier one. Or you can mix them up. I like to mix it. Why not? Keep the elbows in tight. You can see, I always say about keeping elbows in tight. You want to have some nice strong wrists on this when you do it. Don't bend the wrists. That will force you to contract the biceps a little bit better. And at the end, you can squeeze and lift the elbows up a little bit. Just little things like that you see the guys do in the gym. Yeah, just make it a little bit harder. Make sure you come all the way up and all the way down though. Okay, so we're going to do a bit of marching this time. So remember, it's just marching on the spot, jogging on the spot, or got the alternate leg raise. Back, raise, back, raise. Okay, like so. Raise, 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 or just good old jogging on the spot. And whatever you find works for you. 10 seconds left. Last one, I want you to really, when we go through the last one, keep the form, don't hurt yourself, but it's only 15 seconds in each one, you're going to really push it out, okay? Good, alright so far? So, side bends next. Side bends, one side, or axe chop, one side only. Remember not to have too heavy a weight. I'm starting on my right side for my axe chop, down, across. So I'm bending my knees, coming down as low as I feel comfortable, using the side of the body to swing across. Okay, I'm trying to use my core and the hips to do the momentum, not my arms. Okay, my arms are just holding the weight. Okay, obviously if you're doing the side bend, you know that one. Good. So you can try, you can do which one you want, you can alternate it again, or work what's best. So this time, opposite side, I'm going from my left and across. Opposite side this time then, so whatever you did. So if you did side bends with the weight in your right arm, it should now be in the left arm. That's good. Keep going. You can see that 30 seconds changing to 45 to 30. So much better, isn't it, psychologically? And you can work a little bit harder. Go right down, use the hips, side of the body to do all that work. Good. Okay. Windmill next. Okay. Nice wide stance. Just coming down side to side. Nice and smooth, okay? Down to one side to the other. Bending forward, you can see. I'm bending forward, like so. Swinging the arms from one side to the other. Looking over one side, looking over the other side. Slight bend in the knees. I'm leaning over at 90 degrees there. But you do it, make yourself comfortable. That's good. Last 3 seconds. Good. Okay, we're going to do deadlifts followed by bent over rows. Deadlifts next. Grab your weights if you want to. Okay, I'll show you from the side this time, so you can just carry on. You can see how I'm doing it. Keeping the weights close to the body at the side. Always tensing my abs a little bit. Going down quite low. So I'm bending my back forward, but I'm making sure I bend the knees. So I have a nice strong back all the time, never rounding the shoulders. Pull those shoulders back, engage in the latissimus dorsi, lats, which will protect your back. Good. Bent over row next. You can do it like this for a change, or like that, which is my preferred way. Okay, off we go. So remember on this one, you could possibly do it all the time. Just make sure you lean forward, bend those knees,
heart rate,
keep the elbows in tight.
128.
So you want a bit of a stance, don't keep the knees together, have a nice gap between the legs, keep the elbows in tight. Good. Make sure you're leaning over whilst you've got a nice bend in the knees as well. Last couple. Well done. Good work. So, rear lunge is next. Okay, rear lunge or normal lunge. I'm doing rear lunge, as I say, only because I did normal lunges yesterday. So, a bit of variety, good for the body to do something different. So, make sure you've got enough space, really good, confident. Step back as far as you can, or forward as you can. Low as you can, keeping that back up nice and straight. That's it, good. Zooming through this. So we're going on to the press ups next, okay, on the table, on a cushion, chair, or on the floor, just something that doesn't move. So I've got to quickly set up this. Okay. Remember, keep those elbows in tight, look, tuck the tummy in, or do them on the floor, whatever you want to do. Work as hard as you want. Breathe out as you come up. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, going down, breathe out, coming up. Good. Okay, next one we're going to do is the knee tucks or leg raises. Okay. Okay. Shoulders off the floor, knees up to meet, and rest. Rest if you want to make it harder. Don't rest your legs. Don't come all the way back down with your shoulders. Or do the leg raises. Not too high on this one. Just a little bit further up, look, about 45 degrees to the hips. That's it. Whatever you want to work, you can alternate so you can really work the body a bit harder. Sicilian Crunch or full sit-ups. Remember this one? From here, okay, all up and down. So feet on the floor, shoulders up and down, arms straight. Keep that weight above your face all the time. Feel that one? That's good. Or you come all the way up, all the way down. Just be careful when you're doing this one. Under control all the time. Good. Like that. Nice work. And there we go. That's the second circuit done. Well done, guys. Okay. So we've got one more to go. Grab some water, please. Just whilst I change this. So we're doing only 15 seconds now. So for your last one, yeah. So we've done about 23 minutes. That's with the warm up as well. So well done. So 15 seconds on, 5 off. So don't hurt yourself, don't lose your form, but I really want you to work as hard as you can because you aren't really going to get any rest this time, okay? 15 seconds on, 5 off. Starting off with the goblet squats or squats to chair or table. Remember, if you're doing it to a chair or table, look, I've got a sofa here, it's quite low, or sofa seat. You sit down fully first before you come up. Don't bang like that, you're going to jar the lower back and cause damage. Let's go then, stand by. Off we go. Okay, I'm going to work a little bit faster this time. This is the last time through. Come on, let's go. Hope you found it a good sesh. So even a low intensity can be a medium intensity or high intensity. Okay, next one. Bicep curl. Off you go. Or hammer curl. Hammer curl to bicep curl. Or just hammer curl. Or just bicep curl. Whatever you want. Okay? We'll be marching next. Or jogging. Or alternate leg strides. We haven't got long on this one. Okay, so I'm just going to do some jogging. Do whatever you want. Use the arms. Get those knees up a bit higher. Calves a bit better today, guys, as you can see. That's good. Side bends next. 30 seconds one or the other side. Or axe chops. Grab your weights. You can see we're straight into it. Side bend. Okay. Or axe chop. Okay. I'm doing this one because I've done my side bends recently. This one I haven't done. So that's what it's all about. Doing something different. Get ready for changing sides. And after this, you can do the windmill. Off you go. Remember, go and work harder now, but without losing the form. Work as hard as you can. That's good. Using the side of the body, look, pushing those hips. Windmill next. Off we go. So you can work hard now, touching the opposite foot, brushing it with your hand there. Nice full motion, go up as far as you can with the arms. Good. Deadlifts next. Bent over row and rear lunge, or front lunge. So deadlift, off we go. Remember, do keep the form, even if you're going, particularly if you're going quicker, it's more important, make sure you're doing it completely under control. See how quick it is, nearly there. Bent over row next. Let's go, squeeze it in. Good work, nice. Hope you've had a good week of fitness, health and fitness and recreation and work and whatever else you're doing. Well done. Nice work. Rear lunge or front lunge. Off we go. I'm doing rear lunge, okay? That's just my personal choice for today, but you can do whatever works for you. Some people can have problems doing either a rear or a front lunge with their knees. Good. Okay. Onto the floor, press ups. Off you go. Straight into it. Okay. Straight into your press ups on the table, chair, sofa, wherever. Let's push them out. Lying leg raise next. Lying leg raises. So it's like your little tucks in and out. In, out, or I prefer this one at the moment because I feel it more in the abs. You'll make it harder, just don't rest. Good. Last one, crunches. I'm going to do rather than sit-ups, again just to try and get good movement on the abs. An area I need to work on more rather than flexion. Just want to work the abs there. Well done, guys. 28 minutes there. Perfect. So I'm just going to drop this down a little bit further. Okay, whilst we do some, grab your water please, and we're going to do some stretches or cool down exercises. So you can lie down the floor, just lay down the floor, relax, get your breathing back. Give me some feedback on that. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a little bit different again. So put your left leg over the right, just cross the left leg over the right. Put your left hand through your legs and clasp the hands together behind your thigh, just below the knee joint, and then just gently pull it in towards your chest. If you can't do that, just pull on your tracksuit trainer or whatever, or just pull your foot towards you a little bit, just to get that stretch down the outside of your thigh. So you can see we actually did a fair bit of sort of legs there as well, but it was a good mixture. Some core and upper body as well. Back, everything. Change size, just didn't do a lot of shoulders, but you did do press ups. Change legs, again, get yourself comfortable, relax that neck down if you can. A lot of people do lift the head off the floor like this. It's best to relax it on the floor and then just pull up towards you. Okay, good, relax there, arms down the side. I do about 45 degrees. All I want you to do is just allow your legs to drop from one side to another, nice and slowly. People do this too quickly, do it slowly. You don't have to go to the extreme all the way down. Start off nice and gentle, keeping the shoulders on the floor. Push those shoulder blades, push those elbows into the floor.
Heart rate.
All the way down. Sorry about that, that's my phone keeps saying my heart rate. So I am breathing, hopefully. Maybe not for you guys. Good, this time, opposite now, so you're going to put the hands together like a plumb line there, look in front of you. You're going to keep the knees and the hips still, static, don't allow them to move. And then you're going to lift the shoulder off the floor and the head, come right over to one side, but don't move there, don't move the legs. Okay? So, back down to the middle, lift up and over to one side, and back down. Don't worry about lifting the shoulder off the floor, and more importantly the head. But keep those arms must stay straight. So once you start losing that form, stop. Okay? And you mustn't move those legs or knees. One more on each side. So that's a good thoracic spine mobility one. Other side. And relax there. So I'm just going to stay in the kneeling position for you for any comments and stuff, but just do some shoulder rotations individually or both together. Okay, just bring the arm up, just drop it down in between the shoulder blades there, just gently in between the shoulder blades. Try and look forward, not down. Just touch with your finger there, just to keep that arm straight, and stretch off the outside there on the triceps, and just relax. Change arms and relax there. Right guys, give yourselves a clap. Great effort. Hope you enjoyed that one. Well done. We'll be back to be doing some more classes next week, so we'll be starting off with a body blast class on Monday and a high intensity on Tuesday. It's generally like that. Can change days a little bit. That's the first 2 days. So body blast Monday, high intensity Tuesday, and we'll carry on the week and let you know and update the schedule. Anyway, have a good day whatever you're doing. Thank you very much. Enjoy your weekend and keep safe, and thank you very much.